Hi guys, I'm Krisha. So today we have something really exciting to share with you guys. We passed our first bill, and it was the Crown Bill by Jordan, and we kind of wanted to talk about it, why it was our first bill, why it's important to us, and why Jordan wrote it. So if you want to take it away.
Okay, hi, my name is Jordan Cruda from Renaissance High School. The reason why I chose this bill because from time to time again, there's been many incidents of discrimination against African Americans and their hair textures, where they would get fired from their jobs or kicked out of their extracurriculars because apparently their hair type or hairstyle didn't meet the curriculum or didn't meet the standard. And it's kind of sad because our hair holds a story, our hair holds history, and it's just unfair, and we shouldn't feel as if we had to change our hair to fit in with society standards just because others don't agree with it.
Yes, I would definitely have to agree with what Jordan said. I'm Tamaris Darby. I'm from the state YMCA delegation, and I was very excited when I saw this piece of legislation was introduced because in the coming weeks, I will be testifying in the Michigan Senate Civil Rights, Judiciary, and Public Safety Committee on the Crown Act. And I feel like the implicit request for asking a person of color to chemically alter the texture of their hair is no different than asking me to alter the texture of my skin. And it's something that I cannot do. And our laws cannot and will not, uphold any type of request of such because this hair discrimination is in fact racial discrimination. And though this will not entirely remove prejudice or discrimination, it is a step in the right direction to have a more inclusive and diverse community for Michiganders who choose to wear their hair in protective hairstyles.
Thank you guys. I appreciate both of you, and we will be taking these bills past conference, which stay tuned for. Thank you guys again. Thank you to GovCab who made this possible. Thank you Charlie, Ani, Sydney, Maya for camera. We do have a couple of questions though from the press.
Okay, so my first question is to the author. Is there any personal experience that sparked you interest into writing this bill?
Yes, there have been many incidents where I would have my hair maybe like an afro or braids. And, maybe some kids that are not of color would call it quote unquote nappy or quote unquote ghetto, or they would say, quote unquote, can I touch it? Oh my gosh, how long did it take to manage? And, those type of questions, I would hope they mean no harm, but, those type of questions are kind of a little sad, and it kind of hurts because who wants to hear that their hair is nappy? Who wants to hear that their hair is ghetto? Like the afro, it's like holds so much history, like the Black Panther Party. Our hair holds so much history, and it's like, it means like, it likes power. And it's like it's protective hairstyles. For instance, it's like cornrows. I would wear cornrows. It would also get called ghetto. And cornrows is literally a protective hairstyle. It helps the hair grow. So I've had many incidents of, people would talk about my hair. That's why I decided to make this bill, because I wanted to stop. Because we, as Black people, as a community, should not feel we should fit into society standards just because of what other people say.
Another question for the author: how will this not only affect the minority but everyone else in society?
This will affect everybody in society. If anything, it would really give everybody to see another point of view. It would open up everybody else's eyes, because 9 times out of 10, outside of Black people, not everybody really understands the true history, the true meaning of what our hairstyles are. Cornrows, box braids, Bantu knots. They don't really truly understand and grasp the concept of what our hairstyles really mean. So it would really open their eyes and just give them another side or another point of view to look at. And we're trying to spread, and we're trying to bring people together. So when they first look at it, they don't know. So it's just really spreading info and spreading awareness so everybody can come together as a whole.
Okay, and then the last question is for the governor. What was some of the discussion you guys had when coming across this bill, and was there any concerns?
Yeah, well, we signed this bill as the first bill because we loved this bill from the get-go. The first day of conference, which was Thursday, the first thing we did was go through the bill book and look for bills that we'd want to put into certain packages. We have our gun control package and we have our civil rights package, and this was part of it. The first thing we did when we saw the bill was recognize that this was an issue that needed to be addressed. It's an issue that hasn't been addressed on the national level, hasn't been addressed on the state level, and we as young people have the solution to that problem. So I'm glad you wrote the bill, Tamaris. I'm glad you're able to speak on the bill in the legislature, and I'm glad that we're able to take it so far. Thank you.
Thank you.